Make sure the necklace, at least in the beginning of the video, is turned the right way. I don't know how Michelle Obama did it. I think they had to have used like lash glue or something. Should I use lash glue? No. No. Hey everyone, Kaylee, your friendly neighborhood hairstylist here, and today I am reviewing Virtue hair products. Let's go. Alrighty guys, it has been a long time since I did a dedicated brand review. I have been trying out Virtue products over the past few months and I am ready to give you guys my thoughts. Comment down below if there's another brand that you'd like me to review all of and I will get it and start trying ASAP. But today we're talking about Virtue, which I am quite excited about. And even more so excited because it's based out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and I love to support my fellow Raleigheites. But today, I'm going to do my review differently. I don't want to go through and talk about like each thing as a bullet point because I find that really boring to film. So I think you guys will probably find it very boring to watch. I'm kind of reading my old videos there, but you know what I mean. So instead, I'm going to go through and answer your questions, and as I do, I'll review the products. So before we get into the video, quick disclaimer, I did receive these in PR, which means that they were sent to me. I get a lot of hair stuff sent to me in my PR box. Some of it gets not shown on camera at all because it's terrible. Some of it ends up in reviews getting bad reviews because it's terrible. I will always share 100% the truth and 100% my thoughts. So any positive thoughts that I have about these are real and 100% and true. Okay? Okay, let's get into it. Full disclosure, my hair is styled exclusively using Virtue products today, and I feel like it's extra lustrous. So the first questions that a lot of people had were about availability, price point, and whether or not it was cruelty-free. So availability, they've got virtuelabs.com, Sephora, and Dermstore. I'm not sure about availability outside of the US, but if you do know, leave it in the comments down below. The entire line is cruelty-free, as well as being free of sulfates, parabens, phthalates, synthetic colors, and dyes, and it is gluten-free. The price points range from $20 to $60, and then they have their giant size shampoo and conditioners for $90. So it's definitely a more high-end brand, and we're going to talk a lot about whether or not it actually performs at that price point, because I have opinions. The brand is fairly well-rounded as far as having hair care and hair styling products, but it's definitely more centered on hair care. And they do have a really helpful quiz on their website so you can see which products are best for you. They have a wide range of products that are suitable all the way from straight hair to coily hair, which we love. As far as the aesthetic of the line, it's very minimal with a neutral color palette, a little bit like elevated, elegant looking without being just like over the top. That answers the first just batch of questions. Now on to the next question we have from A Fantasy World, aka Megan. Hey girl. She said, I've never heard of these products before. Can you summarize what the hype is? So yes, there is a really big difference in this hair line versus every other one, and it's called Alpha Keratin 60KU. Essentially, about 6 years ago at Winston-Salem University, they were doing a study on regenerative medicine and discovered how to extract keratin in its purest form, which is what skin, nails, and 90% of your hair is made of. So basically the founder of this brand found out about the study and decided to create a hair care brand based on this new discovery. The cool thing is that your body's able to recognize it, so it can pull the keratin exactly to where it needs it, so it can resurface, fill in cracks, fill in damage, and have each strand looking its nicest and best. You can check this out on their website, and I'll link some other things that talked about the study because I found it super interesting. But overall, they found through clinical studies that there was a 67% reduction in frizz, a 95% split end reparation, 22% increase in thickness in your hair because the keratin kind of builds and makes your hair strand physically thicker, and a 138% increase in color vibrancy. And all of these were after 5 applications of Virtue hair products. To surmise, all of their products are made with a really powerful form of keratin that's able to reweave broken structures in your hair so that it is less frizz prone, more healthy, more shiny. So that's some obvious benefit that we can all love. Another cool thing about something like this that can really heal your hair strand by strand is that it can actually make your wave pattern a lot better. So whether it's waves, curls, coils, it can help your hair to retain water better, it can help it with its protein balance, and because all the strands are their healthiest possible, they're able to be in their prettiest curls. I'm not necessarily saying that that's the only step that you take towards good curls, but I'm saying that it can be a really helpful step in that direction. So that is what sets this whole thing apart, is that it started with a scientific discovery and they were trying to carry that forward to make products that genuinely give you really healthy hair, not healthy looking, healthy hair, but also hair that is shiny, is happiest, not weighed down, all that kind of stuff. Which brings me to my next question from Luis Adele Almond. I think that's it. I tried. Is it worth it? It's very expensive, especially for someone for whom a bottle of $4 Tresemme lasts 3+ months. Yeah, so let's talk about that price point, because I mean, I've pretty much camped out on Kristen S for a really, really long time because I like that she has effective, nice products that are at a fairly moderate price point. And this one feels very splurgy to me, and I'm assuming to a lot of you guys watching. So I get a little bit annoyed when my fellow hairstylists say that you can only use professional grade products and you shouldn't spend money on less expensive products at the drugstore. Like literally anything you can buy. The price point does not tell you how good it is or how effectively it will work. You can find really great stuff at a low price point, you can find really great stuff at a high price point, and vice versa. So what I generally look for if I'm spending more money on a shampoo, conditioner, leave-in treatment, styling product, any of those things, is that it works much better than everything else that is at the lower price point, and that there's something behind that price point. Like, I don't want to just be paying for packaging. I don't want to just be paying for that brand name. I want to be paying for ingredients. I want to be paying for science and development and research and all of that that goes into really good products. And I feel that this line of products is one of those. I feel that even though it is expensive, the money is going to all of that R&D, all of the really good ingredients, all of that kind of stuff. And for that reason, I do think that it's worth it. Though I do also understand that going out and having your entire hair care routine be virtue might not necessarily be an option. So as I go through, I'm going to point out like a couple of products that I think would be really great if you could only buy one product from the line. And then I'll shout out, you know, everything else that I think is working and that kind of stuff. There's a few that I'm not as much of a fan of, and we'll get into that too. All right, so I feel like that's all the overview out of the way. Let's move on to our next question and start talking about the actual products. So first of all, we have a question from justcallme.t. And she wants to know, is it for fine hair? Does it make your hair greasy? Like I mentioned, the website does have a quiz that you can go through and it'll help you figure out which products are right for you. They have products that are great for fine hair, products that are great for thick hair. But I think at this point I've tried everything in the line and nothing has really been super heavy or weighing down for my hair. I can tell things like the Polish Unfrizz cream and the healing oil, and even I think the split end serum. I think if you were to go in with several pumps of these on very thick, frizz-prone or coarse hair, it would do a really good job of adding the weight that you do need. But for fine hair, if you go in with just the appropriate amount, which for me is like 1.5 pumps of this and like a pea-sized amount of one of these, and I never layer more than 2, just that's my rule anyway, no more than 2 smoothing products on my fine hair. I've never had a problem, like not whatsoever, no greasiness, not even a little bit. I think all of these kind of err more on the side of serums than oils, which I really like for my hair type, but I do think that there is enough heft and moisture for people that need it. You would just probably use a little bit more product than those of us with fine hair. I just realized that my background wasn't centered for the first half of the video, and I apologize deeply, and as soon as I realized it, I had to fix it, so hi. Slightly reframed shot now. Okay, so I think from here, I kind of want to talk about the products by categories. Amber Lance 26 wanted to know what my must-haves and nice-to-haves were. So I thought I would talk about like my everyday hair care first, because these are also my must-haves. They're my favorite things that I've tried out. There are a few other things that I really like, but these are definitely the must-have category. So my kind of formula of how I like to do shampoos and conditioners is that I wash my hair about twice a week, and I use so many products between washes that I really have to get my hair clean, and also my hair is really fine. So I like to go a little harder with the shampoo because my hair can take it. So I'll do something like a volumizing shampoo, which is usually more cleansing and less moisturizing. What I will say about this is it smells so good. Hold please. It's just really fresh, mildly fruity. All of their scents are just like fresh and nice and mild. This one's a little bit like grapefruity scent. And I've got to say the lather on this is so good. I mean, it's sulfate free and everything, but the way that it like suds up in your hair is so satisfying and feels so good. And then it moves so nicely through your hair. And I always feel like my hair is very, very soft after I use this, but it's also very like well cleansed. so I don't feel like I have any gunk left on my hair at all. So it's cleaning without being stripping. It's sufficiently moisturizing without being too much. It's Goldilocks shampoo for me. And then because my hair is color treated and damaged and I love my curling iron way too much, I use the recovery conditioner, which is for recovery. So this one is for reconstructing frayed cuticles and brittle ends, infusing hair with softness, shine, and manageability. Yes, that's what it does. My hair feels the softest, the shiniest, the nicest after I use this conditioner. My very favorite shampoo conditioner combo for a very long time has been the Brioche Be Gentle, Be Kind. These two together are very, very similar to that for me, except my hair feels more like virgin hair than it used to. It feels like I never damaged it, like I never bleached it, like I never curled it. It feels like soft and smooth, and like I remember it feeling in high school before I started really messing with it, and that's huge because my hair is not virgin. Again, I don't think that this weighs my hair down like too much at all. You know, the moisture is very, very nice and it does do a good job, so I don't want any of you guys who have more frizz prone or dry hair to feel like it wouldn't work for you. I think paired with the shampoo and then this and then the appropriate leave-in, you'd be good to go. But for me, with my fine, very damaged hair, the full shampoo and the recovery conditioner has been the GOAT. I am here for it. It is my favorite combo that I have right now. I said it and I meant it. Moving to very next favorite is the healing oil. This stuff, you have to shake it before you use it. I didn't notice the first couple times, and I'm just gonna like pump out a tiny bit. So I only need like double of this for my whole hair, so this will last you a while. I've been using it for 6 months and that's how much I've used up. Not much. It feels like a hybrid between an oil and a serum. Like you can feel a little bit of like the moisture from an oil, but it has the slip of a serum. So it doesn't feel gunky or like it would weigh your hair down at all. My hair is very well moisturized right now, so I don't really want to put too much more in it. But it just feels really, really nice. So for my hair, I use a very, very small amount. If you have really thirsty hair that'll just it up, use some more. And you can use this on wet hair as your leave-in conditioner, and you can use it on dry hair to add just a little bit more softness, shine, frizz taming, all that stuff. Look at it, so good. I'm gonna go ahead and just let you guys know, if you can only buy one thing, this is on my list because it is the healing oil. It's going to do all those like alpha keratin things, and it works so well. You can use it as a leave-in product and as a styling product. Love, 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 love. And then for these, I kind of consider these like the leave-in products because they have that like leave-in conditioner feel to them. You have the 6-in-1 styler, which shines, texturizes, protects. What are the other three? Hold please. I do wish that they had more information on their bottles. I'm gonna say that because I have to keep looking it up online every single time I want to know what the product's supposed to do. Guys, that's not how it's supposed to work. Oh, am I so wrong? I'm so wrong. Oh no, the 6-in-1 styler is not a leave-in. I'm fired. I fired me. Canceled. So this one adds softness, shine, and light hydration while strengthening, polishing, and protecting hair from heat damage. So overall, it's all the basic things that you want a leave-in conditioner to do. It's very lightweight, and you can use it on dry hair for kind of like an undone look. So this has been my go-to for like the leave-in conditioner thing. I haven't really dry styled with it that much, and there have been days where I've used both of these at the same time, and it was totally good, totally great, went really well. I like that this one has the heat protection in it. It's just a good go-to all around. Now for the Unfrizz cream, this one is not necessarily for fine hair, so I have not used it a lot. This one is meant to eliminate frizz, block humidity, and keep hair sleek, shiny, and soft. So it's a lot more of that hydration and humidity blocking. So if you need that, I would recommend this one over the 6-in-1 styler. Essentially, this one is the heavier, more shine enhancing to the hair. In my mind, better for like thick, coarse, somewhat unruly hair, whether that's straight, wavy, or curly. This would be the move. When you need lighter weight, you would use this one. I used this one today on my hair, and I do have to say it looks good. I came right out of rough blow drying my hair, and my ends looked so tame compared to what they usually look like, because usually I have like a Brillo pad and it was like already almost tamed. So that was cool. And then this little split end fixing serum. Okay, if you're gonna buy a split end serum, this one. This one's the one because this one actually has the technology to do it. Most split end serums, I'm gonna say it, are made of silicone or wax, and it's only a cosmetic benefit. So you're paying for hair makeup, basically. This one is meant to actually reseal your ends, and it's the only one that I believe actually does it. So I used these two today on my hair. It has not weighed my hair down too much at all, and I'll actually show you guys a before and after picture of before and after I used just the end serum and no heat, and you can see what a big difference that made on my hair today. So it's good cosmetically and for actually healing your hair. So to surmise, the must-haves for me are any of the basic hair care things, your shampoo, your conditioner, or your leave-in. I would say if you can only spend money on one thing, it should be one of the leave-ins. I would say specifically it should be the healing oil or the split end repair, maybe both. But both of these are really, really good as well. So it just depends on what you want. I should mention they do sell a lot of travel size products so that you can kind of try something for half the price of the full price, see if you like it, and then if you do, you could actually splurge. And I feel like that's kind of a good move as well. I would say after you picked out your like leave-in treatment of choice, then I would move into maybe doing a shampoo and conditioner. They are pricey, so if you can only do either a shampoo or conditioner, I would do the conditioner and then the shampoo. For the next question, Caro Spams, I think is how you say that, wanted to know, does the full shampoo actually work on thin, fine hair? Now, I've actually kind of already answered the shampoo. Yes, it really does, but I thought I would go ahead and talk about the volumizing products in the line because I got so many questions on whether the products that are supposed to be volumizing are actually volumizing. So within the volumizing products that they sell, you've got the volumizing mousse, the volumizing primer, and the texturizing spray. I'm gonna try not to spend my entire life talking about these, but I really like them. I'm gonna start out with the volumizing primer because I was a little bit confused on it, and then I read more. So this one builds, lifts, and sets. It is a lightweight primer spray that adds volume and acts as a pre-styling boost without any stickiness or buildup. And it also protects from heat damage. So I actually used this one today, and I also used a lot of smoothing ingredients, so my hair is not like but what I did really like about just using this one on its own is that it did add more memory to my style, so I was able to kind of get a little bit more volume, get these waves in really nicely, and my hair feels very like swishy and movementful. It doesn't feel dry at all, and it doesn't feel like it has a mousse or a hairspray in it at all. So if you want just like that natural lifted swishy feel, I like it. And I also really like it because you use it at your mid shaft and roots, and it's, you know, adding in all those extra good ingredients there, and it's adding heat protection, and I just like adding as much heat protection as I can. All right, then we have the volumizing mousse, which instantly thickens hair, adds body, bounce, and flexible hold for a long-lasting style. It also strengthens hair, adds shine, and protects from heat damage. So this is my new favorite volumizing mousse, and I actually completely left volumizing mousses. I said goodbye, I'm not here for this anymore, and left the game because it made my hair look dull, like took out any shine, made my hair feel so weird. Not this one, just them in general. So weird, like I had just used like so much hairspray, and it was like not very movementful. It didn't really look like nice hair anymore. It was like brick hair, and it was harder to style, and I was just like, this is not working for me anymore. Like I'm just over it. And then this, it volumizes better than most volumizing mousses I've ever tried. It does not make my hair look dull. It does not make my hair feel any weird kind of way. It just makes my hair feel like it's naturally full of volume, even though it's not. And it also adds great hold. If you are trying to get a base for a style, whether it's curls, an updo, whatever, girl, this is good. I've also used these two together, also a winning combination. This is the volumizing mousse. All others are dead to me. This is the one. All right, then for the texturizing spray, this one is very minimal on the texturizing side. I have a little bit of it in today, and I can't feel a lot. And so here's the thing. I feel like if you want a little bit of texture, you want a little bit of movement, you just want just a little bit more, and you want your hair to still have some luster to it without being like fully mattified, this is your texturizing spray. I'm usually more on the side of like Kristiness and Oribe, which is a step more textury than this one. That's my personal preference. So this is definitely like on the lighter end, and I think for a lot of people that could be totally the right pick. I do like that my hair feels very, very healthy when I use it. I like that it feels like a very natural texture. It doesn't feel artificial at all. It's just not quite as hard as I normally go. All right, then for all of the extra stuff, I have the scalp scrub, the mask, the dry shampoo, the moisture whip, and the hairspray. These are all of my extra things because they're extra. Sorry, now the light has changed. The sun is setting. I've been talking about hair way too long. Let's wrap this up. So dry shampoo, I have the same things to say about this as I did about the texturizing spray. This is an ideal second day. My hair is like a little oily. It could probably make it without a dry shampoo, but it looks better with a dry shampoo, kind of dry shampoo. This is not, I absolutely should have showered yesterday and I need something to save my life. I do like about this one that it does feel really good on the hair. I don't feel like it clogs my hair follicles at all. It doesn't make my hair feel gritty or clumpy or like at all. Like I can still run my fingers through my roots and it still feels nice. It's very like you could still go on like a new date with this and trust that the person could put their fingers in your hair and it would feel good. This one is a splurgy dry shampoo, but if you're in the position where you can have two different dry shampoos and have one of them be a little splurgy, this is very good for like a light cleanup. Let's talk next about the exfoliating scalp scrub because this one was also very asked about on Instagram. It's supposed to detoxify the scalp of buildup and impurities while improving residue-free hair conditioning and scalp balancing. It's a whipped cream that gently lifts dry aged cells from follicles, balances and conditions without adding residue. So here's the coolest thing about this is that you get this big old tub and this will last you several uses. This is also just such a good product to have going into winter when all of our scalps are about to get so itchy, or at least mine is. And it's this like creamy product. Smells so good. This smells really similar to the Amika products, if you know what those smell like. Just like fruity, light, happy. Anyway, so it looks like a deep conditioner and it's got little exfoliating beads in it. And the way that you use it is you shampoo your hair first and then you scrub this into your scalp. And both the ingredients in it and the actual little beads help to exfoliate your scalp, and then you work it through your ends like a conditioner and then you rinse it out. So this is more of a conditioner than a shampoo, and I think that's brilliant because every other scalp cleansing product, like scalp exfoliating product I've used has been a cleansing base, like a shampoo base. And a lot of times I find that my scalp is dry from buildup and from dryness. So I feel like addressing both the buildup and the dryness and rebalancing the scalp is the most holistic way to treat it. So I've only used this once. I actually used it today. Had a really good experience. My roots feel good. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm very excited about this one for fall and winter. I do think if you're gonna be picking up a product, this one is a little bit less scrubby than some ones I've tried. I think that's a good thing. And I like that it is definitely more about scalp balancing than anything else. So very much liked that one. Okay, the final shaping spray. As with the rest of the stylers, it is effective without being overstated. This one I have in my hair and you can see like my hair has all the movement in the world. When I first spray it in, it has like a little bit of a cast. And so you can leave it with the cast if you need like that extra hold, or you can break it up and your hair just moves as if it doesn't even have hairspray in it, but it's helping to hold my curls and my style because I don't feel like my curls have fallen at all over the past like 2 hours I've been filming this video. So it's really good is that like final just on your hair. Let's see what else they say about it. I wonder if it has any other like cool things going on, like it also fights crime or something. Oh, it also blocks humidity. That's nice. Light, flexible hold while blocking humidity and frizz. This fine mist provides a clean, non-sticky application, adding shine to any hair type. Yeah, I agree with that. I think one of the best things of their styling products is that none of the styling products add unwanted matteness. So you're always going to have that shine and luster to your hair. It's even going to add a little bit of it in without weighing it down. So yes, I didn't know that it blocked humidity. That's extra great. We'll be bringing this whenever I can go on vacation again to a humid place. Cannot wait for that day. And then we have the Virtue Restorative Treatment Mask. This one smells so good. It smells like a snickerdoodle, but like a fresh, expensive snickerdoodle. It's good. This is what it looks like. It's very thick. until you emulsify it between your hands, and by that I mean rub it between your hands, and then it becomes like a thin serum-y kind of consistency, and then you put it through your hair and it glides really, really nicely. This is up here with the Briogeo hair masks for me. Those are my very favorite hair masks. I've been using their new Kiwi one that is so good. But the thing that this has that those don't have is the alpha keratin, which I have really come to love. This is surprisingly inexpensive for a mask compared to all the other stuff. This one is $30, so it's another one of those that you could just, like, if you could only buy one thing, it could be this. I personally, because I can't use like a deep conditioner every single shower, I prefer to splurge on a leave-in conditioner over a mask. But if you're more of a mask girl, this is a really good product to splurge on as well, and it does a really good job. Last, and maybe a little bit least because I haven't tried it, I do have the Moisture Defining Whip. This one is a weightless moisture enhancing mousse that combines the alpha keratin 60 KU with nourishing oils to help hydrate, condition, and define your style. It's perfect for waves and curls alike. So this one's basically like a really lightweight curl enhancing product that you scrunch in. So if you are working on that wavy curly life, it's for you. And I have not been, so I have not tried it. But given that I like everything else in the line, I recommend at least reading some reviews, seeing if it sounds like it's for you, because everything else has been wonderful. That is all the Virtue products that I have tried. I told you guys, I try a lot of stuff. There are very few things that I fall super hard in love with. You know that because then I use them exclusively for the rest of my videos for all time. It's why you guys know Kristen S so well, because I love that line too. I haven't tried a dud yet in this line. There are some things that weren't quite like my taste, you know, like texturizing spray. I like it to be more textury. Dry shampoo, sometimes I want something that's more absorbent, but none of them are bad. There isn't a dud or a skip or a miss in any of this collection, and that's so rare to find, and I'm very excited by that. Again, if you can only, you know, purchase one thing from the line, I think the healing oil is a good option. I think they have a travel size of this that kind of gives you the chance to try it before you spend the full amount. And then if I had to pick a second thing, I would say probably the Perfect Ending Split-In Serum or the 6-in-1 Styler. Best end serum I've ever tried as far as the cosmetic benefit and the fact that I actually trust it to seal my ends. And then this one is just a good all-around leave-in conditioner. It does not weigh your hair down. It's not too much. It's just enough. It heat protects, and it can be a dry styler. And after that, shampoos and conditioners, for sure. Definitely do that, because I feel like the stuff that you use every day, the things that you nourish your hair with, are the most important baseline things. And you can find inexpensive stylers that do a really good job, but you can't at the drugstore find things that do the same as these treatments do, or as the shampoo and conditioner do. So for me, I feel like it's better to splurge on care rather than styling, in my own personal opinion. And then, you know, if you have like birthday or Christmas coming up and you want to go a little nuts, everything else is good too. So if it sounds good to you, give it a try. This has been my completely, and I promise, unbiased, unsponsored review. I'm just a full fangirl now, and I needed to let you guys know about it because I do genuinely believe it's so good. I don't know if I've hit home enough how healthy my hair has been feeling. It feels like virgin hair, and it's shiny, and it's smooth, and it's nice, and it's less frizz prone, and it's less breakagey. And like these pieces up in the front, when I started using it, were petrified, and they're now like so smooth and so nice, and I feel like they actually have a chance at life now, because I was certain I was gonna lose these hairs. Like I was certain they were all gonna break off and be like this long. So I mean, even just for that, it's good. But I'm also trying to grow my hair out, so it's really nice that I can use these to keep my hair as healthy as possible as I do that. So yes, big fan. But that is it for today. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite product? What are you most likely to try? What should I review next? Let me know. Sound off below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. It helps support my channel. And if you're new here, subscribe to join the Braidaholic family here on Kayley Melissa. And all y'all can hit that bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. But that's it for today. Whether you're old or new or a casual lurker, thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! The bones behind what they do. Bones. Keratin is in bones. So funny. I think if I could only pick one second thing, it would be to stop knocking everything over. Extra lustrous.